What's up? Hey, Karma.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Hey, girl.
You look so pretty.
Thank you. I was trying to be cute today.
I see you, girl.
I'm trying to look how I want to feel. So,
No, that's right.
trying to help me get in this groove, okay, of life, because life be life. But what's up,
Yes.
y'all? I'm sorry. So, look, last week was totally my fault. I wasn't feeling good. Women's problems, and I just was like, I don't feel like it. That's really what it was.
And y'all already know I be telling her, Dad, see you next week. Go lay down. Go lay down.
I was trying to do it over the weekend. I just was like not feeling good. It was just like a bad one for me. But we back, y'all.
We back.
It was stuff that happened, and I was like, should I go there? But you know how hot topics just move. You know what I mean? If you don't get it when it's hot, it's really like, on to the next.
On to the next.
On to the next. So, y'all, we got some new stuff for y'all. But then if we have time in the end, we can like recap and talk about other stuff that we missed. But it's a new week, all right? So, what's up? How you doing, girl?
Girl, I'm out here surviving. Me and my crew, me and my four. We out here in these streets surviving this cookie season, Girl Scout cookie season.
Is your baby
tired?
Your baby's a Girl Scout?
Yes, I'm tired. Yeah. So, I'm running these caramel delights and these thin mints.
So tell me.
And I'm tired.
I heard they $8 now. How much are they?
I believe they're 6 now.
Okay.
I believe they're, but yeah, the price went up. You know what I mean? And no, you didn't get more cookies in the box. I've had these questions. I don't work in the cookie factory. I'm just here because my baby want a keychain and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
People keep asking me about these cookies, girl, and it's stressing me out because I'm like, y'all gonna make me cuss, and that's not the Girl Scout promise. Like, you either want these
or you
cookies
don't.
or not, because I can't change the price.
Yeah.
He can't argue with me about the price of the cookie. It's been a little tussling out here in these streets about them cookies.
Okay, so let me, before I do this, because I always forget, let me go live on Instagram. Okay, because I'll be forgetting. Hey, Instagram.
Hey, Instagram.
I'm going to get it for real.
You got it. Oh, no. She froze. Let me try to go back out and go back in. Maybe it's just me. Yeah.
Whew, can y'all see me? Lord Jesus. I gotta figure this out because am I live now? Where is Karma? All right, y'all. Look, I'm trying to figure it out because I'm having some Wi-Fi difficulties. I'm rebooting it. So let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Can you hear me?
I can, girl. I can. And we
Okay.
made it work. We made it
I'm on
work.
my phone. Trying to figure it
It's
out. Okay,
okay.
so I'm
I'm on
restarting.
mine too. We made it work.
Okay.
We made it work. We back.
So y'all gotta bear with me because I really don't know how to use this phone. So I gotta see if I still got these videos to talk about because it's all on the
Now
computer.
I would
All
say
right, we
now
go.
that part you lost me on. All I see is cam and chat at the bottom. I don't know how the interface work on the phone.
Nothing else. Okay. I'm hoping that what's gonna happen is this Wi-Fi gonna kick back in because Spectrum gonna owe me some money. Something if it don't,
First
because my bill is
AT&T, now
paid.
Spectrum.
Okay. I be mad about paying these bills, especially if it don't work after I pay these bills. You better work.
Girl, you
Okay,
better let
so
them know because they already on strike with AT&T. You know what I'm saying? Because
mhm.
they tariff was down.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming
Yeah.
back. Hold on, it looks like I'm getting some Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's just start with a praise report. If I fall out, I'm gonna come right back because I am seeing I got a little bit of Wi-Fi going on now. So what are we praising today, Karma? What are we representing the Lord with?
So I'm excited because Marley, which y'all know is the second youngest or whatever, she just got moved off the waiting list for her autism preschool at Children's.
Okay.
So I'm excited for her. Like, yes, that lighted my week because I think it was like number, who knows, 2026. And God said, bloop bloop, here you go. You get to start on this date. So we're excited. That's my praise report. What
That's
about you?
awesome. That's awesome. So, um, my daughter did good in school this week. We had parent teacher conferences, and that was scary because my daughter will tell people that her mom is two people. She can be beauty and she can be the beast. So, I was, she was. The thing is, these kids know the conference is coming up. They know what's going on. They know when their grades ain't what it's supposed to be, or they turn their work in. She know I don't play. I don't want to hear nothing. I'll be there Thursday. Talking to your teachers, it better be on point. That's gonna be a problem. So the week before, I started getting texts from her teachers like, "Hey, London's working really hard, and she just has to do a little bit more." And it was over here knowing I was coming in, like, and what's going on. So
That London and the teachers on point. Like, hey, just to let you know, we're getting our things together in order for you to come.
Yes, because mommy don't play. When she get there, she's not playing. So I am very proud of my baby girl. She got it together just in time. Because she's doing good. So good thing. And another thing I was really excited about, y'all. Hopefully you guys had a great Valentine's because we didn't have a show after that. But my daughter bought me my very first Valentine's gift that she paid for. You know how it's cute when they make you a card and make yourself. Nah, this little girl used her own money, went to the store and bought me stuff. I was like, so
What'd you get?
Super praise moment as a mommy, okay? Because that's like big. My daughter don't spend her money on nobody.
What'd she
So
get you?
like, she got me a little teddy bear. She got me some flowers. She got me artificial flowers because she said I kill them, which I do. I love flowers, but they always die. I kill them. So she said these flowers ain't gonna die.
My son did the same thing.
Okay.
Artificial.
And she got me some cookies too. So she said she spent $17. I was like,
girl, my son was like, did you smell them? I was like, whoo. You hear me?
Look, having your phone on the air, you can run and grab your stuff. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see, y'all. Me and Karma can show y'all our flowers. Let me show y'all my flowers. Ooh.
Wee.
Look at that.
They even made the vase, girl. He even put some razzle dazzle on the vase.
You love girl.
I said, it's right by the bed.
Okay.
It's right by the bed because he be like, did you smell your flowers? Absolutely, I did. Absolutely, I did.
I was blessed to have another Valentine, and I got some real flowers too. So happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Because we out here living, you know. So I don't know if I have if you like it, I love it moment. But I kind of do, I suppose, in these topics. So when we get to these topics, you know what? Let's just, you know what? We're going to give this if you like it, I love it award to somebody for real. I got somebody to give it to. So let me give y'all the introduction to that and then you can get We're giving this award to Porsha Williams and her husband, pending ex-husband, Simon Guobadia. I probably say his name wrong. Do you know how to pronounce his name correctly, Karma?
I don't know how to pronounce Simon Gouda Cheese or whatever his real name is. I don't know his name, and neither does she.
She doesn't. So what I put in this nice little presentation for y'all is, are we surprised? And how do you think this will play out in the new season? Do you think it is something just for the show? Do you think that she's trying to get up out of this? Because, he recently had all this scandal come out. So let's just talk about it. So before we see she filed for divorce, it had came out that Simon was trying to get citizenship in America, and he was denied. And supposedly they just ran through his history of being here. He moved here either in the late 80s or the early 90s, and he been caught scamming a lot when he was first here. Okay, he done had different names. He done got kicked out the country, came back as different people, and left again and came back. It's a lot going on. Y'all can actually go do the receipts and the tea. It is some amazing content creators that will run down receipts, y'all. They are like on a journalistic. I'm just a girl from around the way that's just gonna talk about some tea. So what they had said, because this is alleged, because I don't know these people, but what they had said was he was a scammer. And, this is like crime from like 20, 30 years ago. And now he on the up and up. But he still ain't got no real citizenship. Now, we do know that Simon has been married 5 times. So it seems like maybe the new scam is getting wives so you can stay in the country. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. But I know that once Porsha took that lady's husband, I knew it wasn't gonna end well for her. I just knew it wasn't gonna end well for her. Even though everybody has something bad to say about Fallon and well, she was this and that and the other. One thing we do know, Porsha came to that married lady's house when she was married to Simon and was in their pool. And Porsha knew that Simon was that lady's husband. And then once the season over, Porsha dating that lady's husband and he getting a divorce. That's what I saw. Okay, that's what I saw. That's what they showed us on the Bravo TV. So you know, they just got married 15 months ago. I do understand getting divorced early because I only made it to 6 years in my marriage. So that's kind of, you know, people be like, dang, that's kind of early, you know. So hey, when you know you got to get out, you got to get out. If I was married a year and I found out that my husband had some legal stuff pending and he might be shipped out the country and might owe some money, I'd be trying to get out too. I ain't gonna lie. What do you think? What do you think about this, Karma? What do you think about everything going on with Porsha?
I can't believe you talking about my Simon. Simon says he been up here scamming the people. So has he been Simon Says the whole 5 marriages?
No. I actually saw one content creator said that he was married under different names.
Oh, Simon, Peter, Paul, James, Jack, Jesus.
Now, I didn't know that he was married under different names. I know that when he got divorced from Fallon, he got engaged to Porsha. People were saying he had several ex-wives, like he collected them. They were saying that, but I didn't know that it was different names involved.
But I didn't know it was different names and social security numbers or whatever too.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Alleged. That's what they're saying, girl.
First of all, congratulations, Bravo, because
I got
to tune it in
right on time.
Congratulations,
and I did not like last
Porsha
season.
is about to carry the season on her back.
They already said that they was gonna try to center this show around Porsha because they brought in somebody named Ming Lee, and she's a friend of Porsha. So they were already saying they're trying to do this new revamp around Porsha. So that's why I'm a little like, is this for a storyline?
I would say this. I don't think Porsha married that man for a storyline because she got up through. So I don't think she's divorcing this man for a storyline because I think she wants it to work. Like, because people kept putting a time limit. Like, you saw that, you know what I mean? So the best revenge is for it to be successful. So I actually don't think this is for a storyline. What I am interested to see is if the divorce is real in the sense of you separating from this man or legally distancing yourself from this man, but still going to be with him until the wheels fall off.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want to see if you really knocking with him and you found out he was a liar, a scammer, and a cheater, or is it like, you know, until everything plays out, I heard that my bag may be affected, so I just went ahead and I pulled a Yandy and Mendici until further notice.
Which is smart.
Because you remember Yandy made us go through that fake wedding.
I wasn't mad at her for that though. Everybody was mad.
I was mad that I got invited to a fake wedding. That's what, that's the part.
I was it as a commitment ceremony.
Yeah, you need to change this. You need to say it's a promise ring and this is a commitment ceremony. But you had me sitting in my living room throwing rice at a fake wedding. And so that's kind of what I'm wondering if it's going to give going into 16 is, hey, y'all, another turn of events, another monkey wrench. We still talking until he go to jail. I just had to protect my Bravo bag in the process.
Yeah, it's gonna make us watch because I mean last season was so bad I was not watching. I'm just a little burnt out on these reality, you know, shows a lot lately, but I'm gonna watch this.
Bravo pulled a miracle with this one because she pretty much got the best probably storyline coming up front. So and we still don't know who all the peach holders are, right?
Right. We don't. We know Kenya and Porsha and Miss Ming Lee person.
That's confirmed?
Yeah, they said Ming Lee was confirmed. If I'm saying it wrong, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know her. I don't know her. I didn't even look her up. I just heard she was a friend of Porsha's.
So we don't know if Marlo's coming back.
We don't know if Marlo's coming back. I know that so if Kenya and Porsha are gonna try to be friendly, on this show this season, I kind of want Marlo. And I don't even like Marlo, but I need somebody that's gonna give it to Porsha. I need somebody that's gonna give it to her.
Now with Porsha coming back, cause see, that's the thing. Like Marlo knows how to operate with the old girls.
Yeah.
Marlo's just not the girl to be, carrying the show. But I said Marlo should be demoted back to the friend of the show. I just didn't want to see her with no peach. So maybe Marlo coming back as a friend of the show with Porsha and Kenya on there, maybe it'd be good.
I asked the people on my Facebook what they thought about this. Was they surprised? And did they think this was for a storyline? So I wanted to read y'all a couple of people's comments. I wanted to highlight some of my Facebook people because I love y'all on Facebook. Andrea said, didn't they just get married 15 months ago, y'all? Then we got Laura Ann said, I'm surprised for sure. On the outside, they appeared great. I personally think these allegations fueled this. It's almost as if she don't know her husband. I found too. We got Ebony said, I knew this was coming. How you get him is how you lose him. That ain't how she got him though. So I don't know. Tanya,
apparently she did because he wasn't Simon then. Like, yes, she did. She got a scammer. He was a scammer in the last marriage.
Yeah, do you think she got him scamming? And that's how she lost him?
You know what? It's low-key giving a little bit of Apollo and Phaedra. You know how Phaedra said, I had no idea, Fed, what was going on. And everybody said, now, Phaedra.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of feel like that with Porsha. Porsha is always going to be a girl that's going to go get her bag. And I think what attracted her to Simon was that bag. And I don't care what she tell us.
True.
And I think that bag was by any means necessary. But then when she found out how much that bag cost, like, oh, they talking about jail and stuff. Like, I can't do that. Now I got to go. Now I got to go call Andy and the crew.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on, y'all. Moving on. Let's get into a new hot topic. I'm still trying to switch to my computer. But Young Jock, I just saw a clip, y'all. I haven't been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because I was supposed to log on Karma's thing, but I had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to call her to fix that because I'm like investing in all these little tiny clips. But Young Jock got some that Break Baby aftermath going on. So my question was, do you think it's more to the story than they originally shared? I'm gonna show y'all a couple of clips, right? And then we're gonna talk about it. Hopefully, while I'm showing these clips, I can switch to my computer. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, let's see. I got 2 clips for y'all. I had them already set up. Everything was super organized, but whatever. Y'all love me anyway, right? Am I still on Instagram?
Now that I don't know because I'm on my phone too, and I'm scared if I go out, I'm done. So I don't know. Like I don't even know how this works.
I feel you. All right, let's see. Did my video come up yet? What's going on? It's loading. It's coming. They were ready. I promise y'all it was ready. Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to switch to another way to get it. So while this is loading, and it might just cut me off while I'm trying to do it, but remember when Jot supposed, like when him and Kendra had all that little conflict where she was embarrassed about
getting her, and no, we don't meet your wife. I don't know her personally, but you want my child at someone else that I don't know.
I understand exactly where you're coming from.
I understand, but what are you going to do about it?
Gianna around Kendra is one thing. It's really no issue. But Kendra being around Gloria, that's another thing. Might be too much too soon, but I will mention to Kendra because I get it. It makes perfectly good sense. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna try to spend more time with her. I am. I mean, it's hard. That's just a whole nother responsibility, a whole nother fraction of my income that I have to adjust to, you know what I'm saying? So I have to work. It's not
you
like...
You have an excuse for everything.
That's not an excuse.
I work too.
Right.
And...
So take your income pay your bills in your.
Am I here yet?
You back. There you go.
You hear me?
There you go.
You got me? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me try to finish it. Hold on. Sorry, y'all.
Take care of 4 to 5 other households.
You're always including other people into this.
What do you mean?
When you say you got to take care of 4 or 5 other households.
I do.
Okay, and that's fine,
and that's
but you need to help with her too.
I do when I can.
Your can is not enough.
I understand. A child is a lot, especially when you're doing it by yourself. But Gianna ain't missing no meals. And, you know, me seeing Gianna more, that's the bigger fish to fry. You done? You want to hang out with me? Come on, baby. You want to see your brothers and your sisters?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right.
You want an umbrella?
Okay. So then I got one more clip. So that was Jack and his
Wait,
baby
I
mama.
got a quick question. What is she asking again? She wants to meet Kendra. What does she want?
She wants to have a meet with Kendra, like to sit down and have a talk. Hey, I'm Gloria. This is
She wants to meet the wife.
Yeah, she wants to meet the wife because the baby goes over to Jock's house and he's with the wife or whatever. So, which, you know, a part of me gets, a part of me, you know, it depends. But I don't feel like technically it should be much of an issue to Kendra because the way Kendra and Jock presented it to us, that baby was made when Jock and Kendra were broken up.
Help you raise the child, but I told you that I don't have.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me still? Okay, so the way Kendra and Jock presented it to us was that Jock and Kendra broke up, right? He started doing his thing and he got somebody pregnant. Then him and Kendra get back together and Kendra says, okay, she's going to accept the baby. She, you know, whatever. It wasn't when they was together. It looks embarrassing or whatever. But then it didn't come out like that he had this baby until after they got married. But supposedly she knew the girl was pregnant because it was a break baby. They weren't together when the girl got pregnant. That's what Jock and Kendra trying to tell us. So now the baby's 3 years old now. The Jock doesn't get to spend that much time with the baby because he's having to work so hard to manage so many households. I know he got a lot of kids, right? He got a lot of kids. So the baby mama is like, you know, the baby needs more time with you. You need to, like, you know, help or whatever. I'm doing a lot. I have her the most of the time or whatever. And he's like, well, I'm trying to make that happen. You know, I'm starting to do a little bit more. But, you know, you got to work with, I got other households to take care of. And she also wants to meet the wife because on the outside looking in or whatever, what he's saying is, I don't get to be with the baby that much because I got to do all this, all that, and the other, whatever. And I got Kendra. Kendra got to be the one to watch her type of situation. So as a mother, well, then if that's going to be the one that's watching my kid and you can't be there like that, I need to meet your wife so, you know, we can like converse about what's going on with my daughter. So this is what a sane mother is, how I'm taking it as an actual person that's trying to learn how to co-parent and balance the right way. So Jock said that's totally understandable. I think it might be too soon. All I can do is talk to her and see what she say, but I do understand where you're coming from. That's what Jock said. So now Jock asks Kendra, he tells Kendra, like, okay, I talked to Gloria about the baby, and this is what she said. So let's watch what Kendra said.
I told you that I would help you raise the child, but I told you that I don't have to be involved with the mother.
You don't have to, but to meet somebody to know them,
that's
at least
it.
to know
She's
them.
not coming into my house, so I don't have to know. I'm just saying, but she not coming into my house. You deal with that. Them your old ass, sad, sorry ass bones. You deal with that. I don't have to. You lucky I'm doing this much. That's the blessing.
The blessing is to be able to have understanding, forgiveness in your heart.
We have it. I have forgiven you. Otherwise, I would be on with my life happy as hell.
I didn't come here for this.
But I'm just letting
I'm
you
just
know.
telling you what the young lady said, all right?
And I'm relaying back to you what you can go back and tell that bitch, okay?
Why
I'm just saying, you deal with that.
She just kind of started going left really fast. This could be embarrassing. So I'm just gonna walk away for a second. I want to keep my composure. You got my kids, so you got.
Can I make it catch up? Is this like off to you? Like it ain't like the words say match with the mouth? Okay.
The words ain't, but I got the audio. I got the audio.
Okay, all right, let me finish it. Come on, Jock. Finish the daggone part. I shouldn't have paused it. Shoot.
You know, I don't even really think
Family here, you got other people, so let's just keep it cool, you know what I'm saying?
Because you was doing
feel.
it. You was doing it over and
If you walk away from me again, we're gonna have a problem. Seriously.
Man, I'm done, man. You talking to me like I'm a little ass boy.
No, you talking to me, you me immature.
Kendra.
And you know what you did.
Kendra.
But I'm immature. I'll take care of this child like I am doing, but you will not belittle me by trying to make me be all buddy-buddy with her mama, somebody who you had a baby with. So pick your battles, because at the end of the day, I could either be here dealing with you and dealing with this, or I could be outside.
Okay. So, Karma, do you understand why I feel like it's more to the story than they actually told us? Because Kendra's energy is, I said I'll take care of the child and help you raise a child, but I ain't gonna have shit to do with your baby mama. Fuck her. Fuck that bitch. She can't come to my house. She can't be up in my house. And it's like, if this is not somebody that messed y'all up in any way, shape, or form, why do you have that type of energy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just not confrontational like that, y'all. So I would personally be able to, like, it's your kid. Like, as the mother to this child, I want you to feel comfortable leaving your kid with me. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I was processing because I ain't watched Love and Hip Hop, so I didn't even know Kendra and Jock was still. I didn't even know they'd survived this long, to be quite honest. But so it's a couple things. It's a couple things in play here. I think number one, just because there's been a break baby, I think it can still hold residual feelings. Like, okay, we were on break, but you had a child that now has impacted the way that we move forward because of this break. That could still be the energy. It don't necessarily mean that it had to have that. Two, we've been told Kendra not to marry Jock.
Right.
So what I don't understand is that you still feel away and you proceeded to go forward. She needs to hold some accountability with that instead of keep saying, I can either do this or I can walk out the door. I don't know why you walk through the door.
Right.
Knowing what the situations were and how and all the different households he had to juggle. You were okay with these things. Okay. The baby mama, you also knew he had 6 kids prior to you. So what made you think this 3-year-old was going to be special? Where's your accountability in that? I'm going to say something that may rub some co-parents the wrong way. I could just tell you what I've learned. But technically, don't nobody got to meet a motherfucking person. Because if you are trusting of the person who's taking care of your child, you do not have to meet every single person they come across. Point blank, period. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. Yes, on a perfect, great co-parenting day, everybody can go outside and eat lunch together. But if that is not where you're at, and she does not want to participate in meeting you, she don't fucking have to. If you trust Jock with your child, then you have to trust that Jock is putting some people around her that are trustworthy. And that's just what it is. So no, her request isn't crazy, but you're not getting that energy. And I don't know why you holding on to it.
Right. So
because you agreed, you signed up to this, Miss Mamas. You signed up for it.
Like all 3 of them needs to be held accountable for every part of it. Again, you messed around with Jock knowing he had 50 million.
Everybody sound a hot mess to me.
Yeah, just like Nick Cannon's situation. You get pregnant by Nick Cannon, you know what he got. You know
what it is.
That much attention, like it's just is what it is. Like so I do agree with that. What I don't like though, and I'm that co-parent you talk to. What I don't like is the energy Kendra is having towards the mother. One thing I have learned from experience is if the new person, male or female, has an issue with your ex or the parent of that child, they can take it out on that child. So I don't feel comfortable with Kendra helping Jock raise Gloria's daughter when she calling Gloria a bitch, like for no reason. You know what I mean? If you were really that unbothered by her, why you got that much energy? And how do you feel about her child? Like, that's scary. So I really feel like Jock needs to do a reevaluation about having his daughter around his wife if his wife has that energy. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think what, Gloria do need to see this and be like, you know what? I don't have to meet her, but when you get her, please don't just have her along with your wife, because I do not trust that. Just because she got such a heavy energy against me. You know what I mean? And that's
I agree.
So when people are saying like Kendra ain't got to, she really don't have to, but she did have to marry Jock, and she did. When you said you were going to marry him and help him raise his child includes Gloria. Shit. Come on. Like, you can't. And Kendra is a lawyer. You are an intelligent Black woman, and this show got you looking a damn fool. I feel like you need to stop. Just stop. Stop. Like, just Black woman to Black woman, grown ass woman to grown ass woman. Get out now. You don't have no kids or no ties with him. Walk away.
And I will also say this too, just to add some, like, let's be real. I mean, I have seen people co-parent and they don't like the other motherfucker. It hasn't impeded the kid, but there was boundaries set. Mm-hmm. So like, you cussing or talking about the parent in front of the child, that's something Jock should handle. But if she thinks she a bitch, she thinks she a bitch. Yeah. It just kind of is what it is. Like, you may not like the person chose. That's just natural. But like, how you are presenting yourself around that kid was my concern. You talking about that little baby was at the table, wasn't she?
Right there. She's right there with her little cut.
That's the part Jock to me needs to check. Like, you can't make her like your baby mama. Like, just that is what it is. But there is a way to talk around her child, and you don't need to be calling her mama all these bitches. But if Gloria thought that one day Kendra was gonna be like, "Oh, I like her, girl, get the fuck out of here,"
because I really feel like you. I feel like Jock cheated on Kendra and got old girl pregnant. That's what happened. That's what his energy
I think the feelings are the same either way. If we only broke up on a Saturday and was pregnant by Sunday morning at 2, you're still gonna feel away as a woman because it wasn't that long, and then they don't have a child together, correct?
Right, correct.
Right. You gonna feel away.
She don't want to have no shit with him. She thought she didn't want none. But I don't know.
Feel away regardless. So however she came in the picture, I think the reaction still would have been the same.
I didn't think Kendra should have married Jock. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that was just the biggest thing. But again, when you say you forgive somebody and you say you're gonna accept the situation, you need to do that. But
that don't mean I got to go play footsie with your baby mama.
I don't think she has to either. But the energy that she has to the baby mama is already saying you ain't on board for this shit. Also, she was like, I said I help you raise her, but them your balls, these your problems. No, it's your problems too. You married them.
I agree. I think that's what I said. I think it's a lot of accountability everywhere. Yeah, and like I said, I think Gloria also, you sitting there on the swing talking about you got all the excuses. You should do that when you did this.
Gloria, again,
what?
I feel like you knew. Like, you was the other woman. I feel like everybody ain't telling us the truth. I want the truth.
I think they live in delusions. I think this is their truth. I think what we're seeing is a lot of regular people situations. I've heard these conversations in regular life. Yeah. I think this is how it plays out. They just on camera.
that's why I approach these reality show situations like that, like it's my home girl, right?
Yeah, like it's your home girl.
And I feel like I thought watching Love and Hip Hop when Kendra came in, she was one person. I was like, oh, okay, I could probably hang with her. Like I actually liked Kendra at first. So when I see her behaving like this on TV and I had these conversations, it's like I would have to my girl. Like, now you married that nigga and you knew he had that baby, and you said I would come at her like that. Gloria, girl, I don't care about you. And John,
I don't know where her friends are.
Yeah,
I don't know like what those conversations look like. I don't think they show those on Love and Hip Hop, or I don't know what her group chat look like. But yeah, Kendra, you even if you don't want to meet this mother or the other mothers or just whatever, the way that, like you said, the energy that is felt, you're gonna have to deal that this baby is here, and there's still some residual feelings we can hear in your goddamn voice about it.
Exactly.
And Gloria know that too. She knows she called her every bitch in the book. What the hell you want to meet her for? You know she don't like
want to meet her with that energy, like at all. If I was the baby mama, like that's okay. But I also want to know how Kendra feels about the other baby mamas and ex-wives, and like, because it's not just Gloria.
She probably don't feel no types of ways because that's what she already knew.
Okay.
Remember, we can disassociate shit. Like, we don't be looking at patterns. It'd be like, well, these other baby mamas is okay because they were here way longer than me.
Yeah.
But this one came and we were supposed to boomerang around.
Right.
And that one, I'm not speaking to.
Right.
Like,
and
that could just be what it is.
And you married him anyway.
She married him anyway. And Jock participates. So you telling us I'm only one person. We don't care, Nick Cannon. You participated in it as well. So you figure it out.
Yes.
Figure it out. Sorry. You got to figure it out. You got to manage that.
Oh my gosh. So I was watching tonight's Conversation podcast. Did you watch that?
You know me and Trip go together up here. Because we both cancers. Up here.
Okay.
We go together.
You know what? I feel
but
like
he's not monogamous, he's poly. That's why we haven't moved further, because he respects what I want, and I respect what he wants. And so we just kind of,
I feel like Trip is too emotionally intelligent for me. I'm not on his level.
I tear him up. I would
I listen to how he talking stuff, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I couldn't handle that nigga. Never mind.
I could, because I'm a Uno reverse it on him every time. Oh, I'm so glad I got somebody that can enter the conversation. Because when you said X, Y, and Z, because you was cooking here, but the meal isn't prepared. So I would love it.
I would sit and watch y'all go back and forth and enjoy myself. But I'm the type that's gonna just be seen and not heard in that situation. Like,
I love it. I love me some Trip. Trip be cooking. But really what he be saying is stuff I feel like we should know, but it's a different level of emotional intelligence. So it's not, to me, like Trip says things that are like groundbreaking. It be already my thoughts when he be saying it. But it's nice to have it modeled that you can be in conversation with someone on the equal emotional intelligence. And a lot of women would not be ready for Trip. Yeah, they would not.
They would, and I can admit that I'm healing and I'm growing and I'm becoming that. But I was like, oh yeah, he done had more therapy than me. That brother, he a little further.
You know what us cancers have? Mature cancers have a very strong sense of self-awareness. It's not that we haven't figured out. We are just extremely self-aware. And it comes with that transparency and an emotional intelligence, because we're the most emotional on the zodiac. Gotcha. So if you get a mature one, that is what it is. It's not that he got all his shit together. It's just that he gonna tell you, I ain't got all my shit together. And this is where I don't have it together at. And that's just gonna be what's refreshing about it.
Gotcha. So I was watching the episode of tonight's Conversation, and they were talking about men being able to take what they dish, right? It was a conversation about that. One lady was like, can men actually take the stuff that they dish, like as far as cheating, infidelity, or whatever? And it was all like, no. The men was all like, no. And what they said was they come into relationships thinking that a woman's gonna at least give them 6 chances to mess up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I mess up, you forgive me. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do right. Like, you know what I mean? And then you forgive me. And if I mess up again, I'm sorry. You know, like, you're gonna give them a few chances to mess up. They instantly, in their brain, they think that because so many women before you have allowed it. So, I thought about Kendra, right? Like, when Jock supposedly had this break baby or this baby when I was in a relationship, she ain't just leave. She did not.
And I think that's the gag, is that question, can men dish out what women give, is a bad question, because why are we holding the plate anyway?
Yeah.
Instead of saying to each other who can hold the most trauma, like, oh, if you traumatize me as a woman, I can take all these different things, but I can't traumatize you.
Right.
If everybody said, this is my boundaries and this is where I stop, then that wouldn't even be a question.
And stick with it. And the thing was, to me, like, the fact that Jock has all these children, and Jock had this situation the way it went down, and the way Jock, you know, cheated on Kendra or made this baby while on break or whatever the situation was. And I really do expect Kendra to just forgive me, get over it. All right, here go the baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I mean, I messed up, but I said sorry. Like, and you supposed to just get with it. Like, because everybody else get with it. Like,
well, she set the tone, though. She set that tone. Cheating wasn't your deal breaker. The baby wasn't your deal breaker. The lion wasn't the deal breaker. The other baby mamas wasn't your deal breaker, right? So why are you so upset?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. As far as Kendra, you should have walked away. You can't be a standing on business type of chick for something when you did not stand on business. You said, okay, I love you. I'm going to marry you. I forgive you. I'm going to help you raise your child. But you're trying to stand on business about the situation. You can't do that. It don't work.
It don't make any sense, because now you causing a scene in public for no reason.
Right. And that's where I'm saying with Kendra, like, I like you, Kendra, but you're not making yourself look good in this situation because of that. It is totally okay to where if someone cheats on you, make a baby on you, you ain't coming with the bounce. You ain't got to forget them 6 times. Bye. No, that is a deal breaker for me. I do not accept that. Have a happy life. Congratulations on your baby. Bye. Like, there's no problem with leaving. And I feel like women need to understand that, and men too. You can go.
I think that's just a new age concept. I mean, I think, you know, people have been taught to work things out, to stay, to struggle, and I think it's just still a new concept for many, that you can go ahead and exit the door. I think it's just still new. Hopefully Kendra catches on that either you gonna stay here and raise this baby and bake cookies with Gloria, or you gonna go. But this baby mama ain't going nowhere. Other things are gonna be asked of you, and the baby only 3. It's still gonna be issues going on. So if you can't even handle saying hello to the bitch when she drops the baby off,
right?
I don't know where you think this is going for the next whatever. Somebody's got to be the bigger person. That's the part of co-parenting. Somebody got to be the bigger person when somebody else ain't.
They do. You're right.
So I don't know what the God bless that baby. Next case,
next topic. All right, y'all, loving me. Okay, so I told y'all every time I can find it, I'm gonna try to do some fashion with Karma. Okay,
what was the theme here? What was the theme here? What is the theme?
So from what I'm looking, it's floral. What their trip, they went to Hampton. Like, I don't know where they went, where it could have been. But everybody's in something type of floral. So I do have, I was Googling trying to see if I could see the actual, if they had a theme, the theme for it. No, that was not.
Is that Simone in the middle?
Reunion 10. Hold on. I'm trying to see if they typed what the theme was. The theme is floral. It is. It's floral. The theme is floral.
Okay, so is that Dr. Simone in the middle?
Okay, we got to break it down. Let's go. We're going to break them down so it can be better for you. All right, we got the newbies first. The newbies. We got Alicia, Sweet Tea, and Phaedra.
Phaedra looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I feel like Phaedra understood the assignment. I definitely got floor with Phaedra.
Yes.
I'm not surprised. She's a housewife. I'm just not surprised. She's a housewife.
Okay.
She knows what to do. She knows what to do. Who is this sweet tea in the middle? In the purple?
Yes.
It's something about the way that the draping of the dress. I can't put my finger on it. Like it looks heavy. This extra like I don't know. I give it a C. And then who is this newbie over here?
Alicia. She's like the dentist. Another dentist.
Hold on. I mean it's all right. I don't like the bottom.
Okay. I like Phaedra. Phaedra looks good. She slay. Her skin look good. Makeup look good. You know, I can't really see what's going on with her hair, but like it's a pullback. It's bangs. It's cute. She look cute. Sweet Tea looks way older than she is. Like that's like it. Like just from this angle, and maybe it's just the angle. I don't know. It's giving Dr. Jackie, and it's not even. I don't like the bottom.
I don't know the ruching in the middle. Like I don't know. It doesn't flatter her body either to me.
First of all, Dr. G, you knew what reunions were because you've done this before. You know this is your wife. This is her first season. You should have paid for her to get a stylist to slay this. She needed to come in as this newbie. She got a face quad. She got she done had a lot of like controversy going on throughout the seasons with going people on live and stuff going off. And she called Jackie a bitch on the episode. Like, you should have had her look better than this. She looked real like old lady, and I don't like it.
Well, I ain't watched this season, but Jackie probably was being a bitch. She passes aggressive, so she probably was.
But she still needed to slay, though. You know what I mean? Like, if she was going to come with that type of energy, like, I'm not scared of none of y'all old ladies. I'm the young, hot stuff up here. She needed to be young, hot, and she didn't do it for this. She didn't do it.
No, I really like Phaedra. Like, when I look at it, my eyes and on the main picture went to Phaedra.
Okay.
And it's so different. It's so unique, but it works. Like, my eyes, that's why I said Simone is in the middle. To me, Phaedra's dress should have been in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, and then Alicia, I think that's pretty. I don't
know the bottom.
I don't think it fits her body type well. I don't know. I don't like the way it fits on her. Her makeup is pretty. Her hair is pretty.
Where's the flower? Where's the floor? How was I getting floral from this?
I think it's floral print in the dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty. Like I do like the little sheer. I do. I just feel like it didn't complement her body type that good, in my opinion. Then we got some OGs.
Latoya. What is this white at the bottom? What is that?
It looks like
that? It looks like stuffing, like that you see.
Those are flowers. Those are white flowers.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, those are white flowers.
No, it kind of looks like a vagina with.
Now I'm not gonna be able to unsee the vagina. Why did you say that?
With discharge at the bottom. That's what I would have said if it would have like somebody showed it to me. I'm like, I see lips and I see discharge. I'm not seeing floral.
I don't like Toya's. I think it could be cute, but I don't.
No, it couldn't. Not with this white flip. No.
Like I'm just saying, the way the top of the dress is cute and the way the bottom is put, that white coming up under is where it throws it out. It just. Her makeup looks nice. Her hair looks nice. I like her shoes. I don't like the dress. Dr. Heavenly. She look good.
Heavenly look like Heavenly. She look like somebody's mama. Yeah, I like for her.
She looks good though. Like her, she's been doing pretty good with fashion the past like few seasons. Like, okay, that's cute. She looks cute.
It's not Grand Dame.
Yeah. I think she did better.
It's not Grand Dame, but she looks good. Because Karen will be forever to me the best older woman like dresser on Bravo.
Yeah,
hands down.
She kills
Dom be fucking easy.
Yeah, she does.
So unfortunately, I be like comparing everybody her age group to Grand Dame. That's why I said, I mean, it's cute. It's nice. I like it, Heavenly. But it's not Grand Dame.
Quad, like, first of all, Quad looks good. Okay, like Quad skin look good, her hair look good, her makeup look good. She's glowing. She looks very pretty. I don't really understand what's going on with it. Look like the material, and they tied it. I don't.
You know what? This dress gives me what Ashley from Potomac would wear.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm not like sold with this dress, even though she looks beautiful, is only because it gives promise or fashion, like homecoming. Like, I don't know how to describe. Like, it doesn't give Married to Medicine. This looks like something we can buy from Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
From Shein.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And when I be looking at the reunion looks, I be thinking it is something that we can't just regularly buy. And this is giving me something we can regularly buy.
Okay. All right. And last one, the OG doctors.
Jesus.
The OG doctors.
This is bad.
Dr. Heavenly's a doctor too, but she,
Simone, like, she was the first one I said, what is happening here? Oh my God, I don't like the pattern.
That looks like a church Easter dress. I don't know.
You hear me? Like, all you need is a Sunday hat. That pattern is hideous. She looks beautiful. As all of the ladies look beautiful, but the pattern on that dress is not great to me.
Yeah, she looked like a first lady going to Sunday school.
Absolutely. She looked like she's about to ask people, have you ever been swallowed? Swallowed.
Swallowed.
Like, she fit to sit right next to Sarita Jakes.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Dr. Jackie, again, they're beautiful Black women. They look great, but that just looks.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
Like the other ladies, like, it doesn't look like to the level of the other ladies. And I mean, y'all doctors, y'all need to step it up. Y'all can't be letting them like level up on y'all. Y'all look real regular.
Dr. Jack, like, this dress looks aged on her. Like, it's just not grand dame.
Oh, lady, like I said, they look regular. They look very regular.
It's just not grand dame, that's for sure. I don't know where Jackie was going to. Maybe a medical gala of some sort, or a medical convention. I don't know.
And I guess we have to
what?
Understand that these are regular people. Like,
you know what? They can't be everything. They can't be regular like us, but then say, hey, you broke such and such, as when they get mad at us on the internet. Right. You know, you can't have it both ways. You can't be a commoner when you mess up, and then you could never be me in the same breath. Which one is it, Jackie? Because she said we was faking pain and stuff, so you can't be regular and then not be I don't know, but it wasn't hitting. I'm sorry. It wasn't good.
I'm sorry too. I mean, I think they tried. So who do we give it to? Who was the best dressed?
Phaedra.
Okay.
That's not. Look, I didn't even have to think. I don't even need anybody else's votes. I feel like that's clear. She cleared it. She let them know she's Atlanta, which I don't know why y'all brought her on this show in the first place.
Well, hopefully we have a new switch with this new season, because just bring everybody back. I feel like if y'all
never needed to come to Married to Medicine. It just isn't. When I saw it, I wasn't drawn, because I'm like, that is not a show she needs to be on. Not Married to Medicine. Maybe they'll surprise Phaedra back up on season 16. I don't know, because the way Andy was crying over Candi, he might just hold it down on the strength of Candi. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so next up, y'all. Okay, so y'all know the Super Bowl happened. Did we talk about the Super Bowl?
No, because we were supposed to come back.
Okay, so we didn't talk about Super Bowl. So here, before I even do this, Super Bowl. I don't have no pictures. I don't have no graphics. I had them, but I didn't do them. But what did you think about the Super Bowl? Did you enjoy Usher's performance for the halftime of Super Bowl show?
It was cool. It was cool.
Okay.
I felt like it started cooking for. See, now that's what I got to do. Like the internet people, for me, in my opinion,
Yes.
it was cooking when he got on the skates.
Yeah.
But visually on the television, I don't know what it looked like in real life because I could never afford a Super Bowl ticket.
Right.
The way that it opened visually was very busy to me. The Vegas was very, very busy for me. I was not sold on the set list. I wasn't sold on the set list. I thought with his album being Going Home, I thought it would be straight Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So I loved when we got to the skate part, but I thought we was going to get like past, present, like, you know what I mean? Kind of Usher. I just thought Caught Up was a really, I love Caught Up, but we got so many things in the chamber with such little time. I just thought the set list and transitions was a little weird. Once he got cooking on the skates, I loved it. I'm gonna say what everybody feels on their heart, which is we never needed Alicia. We never asked and we never needed it. Absolutely. Did she look gorgeous? Absolutely, Swiss. You're right. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. Covered the whole stage. Beautiful gowns. I'm glad Swiss realized that. Beautiful gowns. Alicia has lost her voice since she took that ladies' man. It's been on a downward spiral. Ursula stole Ariel's voice the day she took that man. That's why we was hearing the notes crack.
That's happening when people take people's men, and we're starting to see on the back end.
It's something you lose about it when it happens. You know what I'm saying? And just out of all the people we could have brought up there, I did not need Alicia. She brought no value to me on that stage, especially with them crackling notes. I just didn't need it. You could have picked Justin Bieber. You could have, I don't know if Chris Brown even is allowed to go because Jay-Z don't like him, but you could have did Flame with Chris Brown. Hell, you could have even brought some Atlanta artists. You could have did Monica Slow Jam for All I Give a Damn. You could have went and got Sierra and them. You could have got so much Atlanta of different things you've been featured on. I just thought it was going to scream more Atlanta, and I thought the production and visuals were going to be better than what I got.
Okay.
Because I've seen Usher perform, and I just didn't think it was his top tier performance for me. But Usher still kills it. Yeah. It just wasn't his best that I've seen.
Yeah. I think he gave us a lot of Vegas. My aunt, who has seen him on tour, says he always starts with Caught Up. So she knew he was gonna start with Caught Up. So she wasn't surprised. I definitely was surprised he started with Caught Up. But technically, I was telling me that was some bullshit. I was like, technically, he started with a verse from My Way.
No, ma'am. He started with a background track from My Way, and then went into Caught Up.
Now see, the only reason I knew that and I caught that was because My Way was my album, right? That was my.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have thought he would have started with older Usher, maybe. I don't know, but Caught Up just wasn't it for me.
The only reason that I peeped that My Way was the first thing that we actually heard, because I got excited. Like, oh, I thought I was getting ready to get My Way. And then it went to Caught Up, and I was like, oh.
Listen, let me tell you when I felt like that. When he said, "This is for you, number one." And then I was like, "Say the mother." I'm like, you keep playing with me. Sing the songs on here. Girl, when he bypassed Superstar, I was about to flip over every table up in here. You hear me? I could have got Superstar over My Boo. You put My Boo over Superstar? Over My Way?
Yes. I was like, y'all, that was the beginning of the show. So, and I was live on Instagram watching it. And the video's still up there. So you can see me try to play it off because I know I'm live. So I can't, I ain't trying to get canceled. So I ain't trying to do too much.
Girl, I was Facebook Live like, Alicia. as soon as it happened.
Alicia, you gotta watch the video to see me try to play cool as I'm watching everything unfolds, right? So when he started with My Way, I'm all like, I said, oh, okay, caught up, okay. I'm just still trying to groove with it.
I mean, I was singing along. Don't get me wrong, because I love that album. Like, it's not like they were bad. I just thought Super Bowl was gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah.
I guess what I wanted was like a Rihanna production.
Yeah,
because Rihanna's visuals have been unmatched.
Her visuals was great. So what I saw was other artists had 15 minutes and he had 13 minutes and some seconds. So I feel like Usher got shorted, and that's what happened.
No, Usher got 2 extra minutes. The standard is 13. He got 15, and he gave you Alicia.
Well, he didn't give us 15. When you look at the performance, it's 13 minutes and some seconds.
Maybe because there was technical issues.
Okay, because I'm sure. Why couldn't I get like you make me wanna?
That's the thing too. We had technical issues. It was cool.
I wasn't saying it was bad.
It wasn't bad. It was just cool.
I will still go to the Usher tour because I knew
absolutely Usher's a wonderful performer.
I knew. So it's not even like a bad thing. I know a lot more Usher songs. So I know I'm going to rock out at an Usher concert. Like always have, always will. Like I'm an Usher fan. So yes, I will go. And Usher did good. And I love when Ludacris and Lil Jon at the end I was so hyped for that part. Like that part was just good. It was good to see Lil Jon, and it was good to see Lil. It was good. And at the end, they gave it to the A, and I got to do my dance to the A town stump.
Yeah, but even the ending was. I don't know if I thought some fireworks was going to. I don't know. It just. I don't know. I just
was representing the A. Like they were just giving you A, Atlanta.
Okay, but they didn't. You gave us skating culture, which is huge, Atlanta. But I'm like, is that it?
Yeah.
I wanted to feel like I was in Atlanta.
Usher felt like he was doing Atlanta. But again, Usher wasn't born in Atlanta.
I don't know where Usher was born because all I know is Atlanta for him.
I feel like if I ever have the opportunity to take Cincinnati to the world, I got to make sure I take Cincinnati to the world. You know?
Yeah, that's all. Like I'm just like, okay, you did this great. Like that's what I said. When he got to the skates, to me, visually, everything about it, him singing on the skates, like he had the noose on there, the Kappas. We ain't gonna be able to tell him nothing.
On the skates doing that man is so talented.
He had the Noops on there. Shout out to the Kappas. Yeah. He had the HBCU band. Like now we cooking. Now we in Atlanta. Now we cooking. And then it's the blink of an eye. There go Alicia in them gowns, and then A-Town Stomp, and we was rolling on out. Yeah. And then wasn't Beyonce in the skybox? You couldn't do Love in This Club, and she do. I don't know. We could have just had so much.
I don't think she wanted to because he said Justin Bieber didn't want to. So I mean, it's also the people. You know what I'm saying? He might have had ideas for other people, and they said no. And Alicia said yes. We don't really know. You know,
babe, you could have just took her out because her was a great addition. You could have had her sing a couple of things. Her could have sung My Boo. To be quite honest,
I did love when her came out. Like let's give him his flowers.
Her was great.
Yes, because I was like, it was amazing. Again, Usher looked good. His costumes look good. I'm not knocking none of that. I really
love the costume changes. It was just technical. It was the production, like the visuals for me wasn't really there. And I would have changed the set list up. The set list and the transitions to the next song wasn't the best to me.
Yeah.
That was it. So I would give Usher a B. Okay. I would give him a B.
Okay. There we go. We're good with that. All right. So speaking of Usher.
Wait. Before we go there, who you want to see next year, if you could pick? So I got my person.
I've seen a lot of people say names or whatever and throw out people. And I only saw one suggestion that I actually liked where I was like, ooh, I wonder what he would do. And it was T-Pain. People be sleeping on T-Pain like T-Pain
was great. I seen T-Pain in concert when he was at Lil Wayne years ago. T-Pain ain't nothing to mess with.
Yeah, and I'm like, I really think T-Pain, because he got his own little flavor of music and styles, and he has hits. Did y'all not see his verses? And he is Florida. I really feel like T-Pain could give a really good show. But
I got one.
Who do you want to be next?
Girl, and this person gonna blow y'all mind because I don't know why this person ain't had their own Super Bowl show. But let me introduce y'all to who needs to be on the next Super Bowl. Go ahead and tell Jay-Z to get it ready because she gonna give you everything I asked plus more. Go get Melissa Missy Elliott. When I tell you,
Okay,
Missy will have people flying out of the sky. Missy gonna have the jugglers and jumping jacks and Missy ain't gonna play with the girls.
Yes.
Missy ain't gonna play visually with the girls.
I'm gonna put that as a suggestion from If You Like I Love It, because
you need to go get Melissa Misdemeanor Elliott, and she got so many hits of songs. She done written so many people she can bring up on that stage.
Come out, and they better come out.
Stop playing with Missy Elliott. Where is the girl?
Missy did come out. I think Katy Perry brought her out. That's probably why my brain.
She did. She had a snippet, but that wasn't her Super Bowl.
And then it was so funny because just that when she brought Missy out, that was only a few years ago. When she brought Missy out, the younger generations didn't know who Missy was. Oh my God, did you see this new artist, Missy? I was like, new artist.
Oh, remember when she gave the girls the VMA performance because she had got that Vanguard Award?
Yes.
And she had an alien person be abducted in the middle of the stage. Like, stop playing with Missy Misselin. That's who need her 13 minutes. And until I get justice for Melissa Elliott, I don't want to see nobody else until Missy step on that stage because Missy deserves that.
Does Jay-Z do we get another urban person? Because we've been getting black.
And they've been getting ratings. So maybe we need to stick to what's going on. And you've been getting ratings, right? Right? So we know what's cooking. You know what's cooking. Oh, the last good performance that I can think of off the top of my head from them was Coldplay. But remember, Coldplay came out with Bruno and Beyonce. And I forgot it was Coldplay's.
I was going to say, when was Coldplay? Yeah, but I wasn't excited until Bruno and Beyonce.
And it was a great, memorable performance. That's all I'm saying. Yes. Y'all tried it with Justin Timberlake.
We ain't even about to.
And then y'all had that one man from Maroon 5, Adam Levine. Mm-hmm. And then y'all had J-Lo and Shakira.
I didn't even
remember that.
I ain't never even seen that one.
Okay. So all I'm saying is maybe we need to stick to the recipes of what's cooking. I said put Missy on the dock. Put Missy up there.
I didn't watch any of the game. I watched the Usher concert. It was so funny. The Super Bowl was playing in my house the whole time. I ain't changed the channel. It was on the TV. It was playing. And I would check in to see what time, how many, minutes left. And I would go do some other stuff and come and check and see. Then I sat here and got myself propped and ready to go live so I could watch the Usher concert. And I didn't watch it. And after I watched the Usher concert, because I told y'all I was going to the Usher concert and some football game was going to be going on too. But after I watched the Usher concert, the TV stayed on. I ain't watch it. And the only time I seen it again was when Taylor Swift was kissing her boyfriend. I said, oh, they won.
I did watch the last 2 quarters because I was on the edge of my seat. Yeah, I did watch the last 2 quarters, but I do enjoy watching football. But if the Bengals ain't going, I don't be really caring.
Yeah, if the Bengals, I like watching football. If it's the Bengals, if it ain't the Bengals, I don't really care.
I don't really care.
I used to watch the Super Bowl when I would watch for the dudes, like, oh, what they look like under them helmets. But
back when we didn't really know if we would ever touch the Super Bowl grass, I would watch it. But now that I've seen it be possible, I'm not interested.
Okay, so Usher. After the Super Bowl, with the Super Bowl, he did a interview for People magazine, and in there he was reflecting on his marriage with his first wife, and he said something that kind of went viral and was kind of controversial. So let me kind of see what y'all think about this. He was talking about, this is his ex-wife, y'all. Tamika Foster. You see what she looked like? Beautiful brown skin queen. Okay, that's his first wife that he married. So people didn't like his first wife. if you remember when they got married and when he's dating or whatever, it was big. No one liked Tamika. I ain't like Tamika either. But this is what he said about his first wife and the controversy of people not liking her. I think I became very closed and then felt attacked in many ways. It was a bit unconventional in a time when I felt like my female fans were judgmental of the woman I chose. And then he said she was dark. She was a dark-skinned woman, and maybe they didn't want to love her in a way because maybe some reason that they had to do with themselves. Okay, sir. He said, I don't know, or maybe she was not the best reference because of how she handled herself. Okay. That's not right for me to be concerned about. I did my part and what I thought was right. Okay, so basically he is saying that he thought maybe people didn't like her because she was dark-skinned and they didn't want to love her in a way because they didn't love themselves as dark-skinned women. Like, I guess that's where he's coming from with it. So then Tamika, who went to the Super Bowl, a perk of being Usher's ex-wife is he gave her tickets to see him perform in the Super Bowl. So at the Super Bowl, one of the, gossip sites or blogs or whatever, I don't know who it was, but I know the Jasmine brand is the one who reported this. In the interview, he said something too. She said a lot of stuff about the Super Bowl, but something in pertaining to how people took her as his wife and the fans or whatever. She said, I was not loved for that. The worst part, I think, for me, I just don't feel that Black love is embraced anymore. I think it's a thing of the past, unfortunately. I don't think it's celebrated. Nowadays, we have to change the narrative, and we have to find men that agree with us. That's the problem. The men are going the other way. Then I actually got some of the comments from the people. So before I go to the comments for the people, let me go here. What do you think so far? Do you think that people didn't receive Tamika well because she was dark-skinned?
Now y'all got memories unlocked because that was during TRL days. So I got to really pull what was going on in my mind back then on why Tamika rubbed us the wrong way. I think it's a couple of things. I don't know. I'm not saying that her skin color didn't play a role, but I don't know if it's as big as she thinks it is because we love Chili. Chili is not dark skinned, but she's definitely not paper bag light. I think that it's not necessarily her age because Chili was older than Usher and we loved him and Chili together. I think that it was a shocker. This is where I think it was like maybe internalized. I think that people thought Usher should be with somebody as aesthetically pleasing and successful as him. Okay. And this random lady, she felt random to us over Chili. We were coming off of Chili.
Right.
and aesthetically, like she looked like somebody in our family while Chili looks like Chili.
Right.
So I don't think it was necessarily the skin tone, but I do think it was because she's not aesthetically what we thought Usher would go for. Mm-hmm. And we thought she wasn't as like a superstarish chick. It kind of reminds me of like, you know how Denzel wife and Morris Chestnut wife is like regular. Mm-hmm. But it's cool because they're actors. I think when you start to get into musicians, they be looking for people that matches that temperament.
Okay.
And then when Tamika started talking, on top of that, she wasn't likable.
Yeah.
Then he fired his mama out of nowhere. It just was, we was just lost. Okay.
So yes, that is
what is going on.
So I went to the people's comments because, girl, when I'm on social media, one thing I do is I stay in the comments. Y'all, people be cracking me up in the comments. So a couple of people had stuff to say. So I was like, because I was trying to figure out, was that the reason? I was like, I know I ain't like Tamika. I did not like her. But I didn't like her because his mama didn't like her. That was my reason. If the mama don't like you, I don't like you either. That was what I was with. And she had a nasty attitude. So some of the things that they said in the comments was, this person, mocha.conversations. Let's not act like she's wrong in her age. And not her being Chili. Got talked about badly. Sure, her and Chili are both brown, but Chili is considered exotic in terms of how men explain it. She has long hair that's wavy, loose in texture, so her dark and Tamika's dark in our community are treated differently. I kind of agree with that part. Now, Chili was brown skinned, but she did have that wavy hair, and she looked like she was like mixed with Asian. So that was part of it, because guys do back then, and even now you still people talk about good hair, right? Versus like pinkier hair. 4C, we trying to say 4C and all this to be correct. I don't even think I got 4C. I got something after 4C. I feel like y'all ain't even telling all the textures. So let me see. Another person said, you had that man beefing with his mama, Tamika. Right. That's what we was at with it. And then someone, she did experience a lot of featurism during the marriage. People comparing her to a man. People say that Chili is about the same complexion, and that was true. Chili had more softer features, and she was more okay for people. Yeah, I mean, for real. So
I feel like we're saying the same thing as the comments. Like, I do think it was her aesthetics. Like, it was the way she looked more or less than her actual skin tone. But I think it was her aesthetics, and then she just didn't seem likable. You had Usher yelling at us on a TRL screen about you.
So that
y'all better stop talking about my. I was like, he was the first Will Smith over Tamika.
Yeah, it was. Which I like. I like that he loved his wife. I ain't mad at him.
But then he cheated on her. I was confused. Usher.
I was too.
Did all that extra shit.
Like, look at you.
Apparently you didn't want her neither. You was mad at everybody else.
But okay, so look at Tamika and look at Chili. Like, they are not. It doesn't look like it's much of a difference, does it?
It's not the skin tone. It's the aesthetic. It's the features. Mm-hmm. And it was the fact that she was just like a random, and you add in that she wasn't likable.
Yeah.
Those were the three things. It had nothing to do with celebrating Black love. She can go to hell with that. Usher has done an amazing job, because even though his new wife is, I'm not really sure, Usher has already solidified that he definitely dates Black women. Yes. And he does not use any past bad or good experiences surrounding Black women for him to get this new woman that he has now. You know what I mean? He didn't. And then looking at her, I mean, Usher, like, we really got a shot. Like, the ones he married, and I mean that in a good way. Like, Usher actually doesn't seem like he has to have, what Cat Williams say, like the package, the light skin, whatever package. Like, Usher honestly seems like somebody who, you probably
okay. We good. I know it just cut us off. But we was on Chili, so I was like, I might as well pull up a Chili clip. She in the media too. Did you hear about what was going on with Chili?
I thought Chili was minding her business with that white man we see on the screen.
She has been
right
with the white man. She has, but she kind of got mad, I guess, at some fans, which not mad. Her and a couple of fans been going back and forth. So I'm gonna just show y'all this clip. Her and her, she's been dating Matthew Lawrence. Remember Matthew Lawrence? He was on Boy Meets World. Y'all watch anything that I watch, but he's Joey Lawrence, younger brother. She's now dating him, and he a grown man. Like, it's crazy because everybody grown. You know what I mean? Like, everybody old. So she dating him. Do you think she's older than him?
Girl, I don't know, because Chili just is like frozen in a fucking time capsule. I don't know how old Chili is. All I know about Chili is that she minds her business and go dances with her white man. Like, I didn't even know she was beefing. Like, Chili and T-Boz really be minding their business. So what did y'all say to her?
Okay, so let me show y'all her dance with her man. This is what brought everything up, and then we'll talk about what happened. So check this out.
That prince. Where, move. Oogie oogie, jiggy jiggy, weddy weddy. I saw we calm them down, jiggy spooky. Make me beat them bad jelly belly. Passa passa, weddy weddy. We a bust them jelly. High flames, all the dancing go. Movie on like a start limbo. Tough a lie, make me teach them now. Start slingshot and I beat them so. LOL, any seed where you sow that you reap. LOL, Master God, I saw dancing me. LOL, dominant.
Okay, they cute, right? They cute. They're doing their little dance. Okay, so Chili had posted. I think Matthew had posted that. And
he always posting Chili. He is so excited to be in her presence.
Yes,
as he should. He is so excited to be having Chili.
Yes,
and I love that for her.
Yes, I do. And she looks happy and he look happy. They having a good time. So he posted that and someone had commented like, Matthew got you a little bit of chocolate. Like, you know, like he got a little swag. Now he got him a little bit of chocolate. So that happened. And then under that comment, Chili commented. So let me see if I got these in order because I don't even know. No, it's this one. Okay, so Chili commented and she said caramel. Or caramel, however you want to say it, after someone said, okay, Matthew, he got some chocolate now. He got the moves. I approve. And she corrected the person that said caramel.
Oh, Jesus. I can see where this is going. Now, Chili don't like to be chocolate. Oh, Lord, here it comes.
And the neighborhood.
I already knew where it was going.
It. Yes, neighborhood talk is who caught all the messiness. But the person said, right, it's almost like she don't like being called chocolate, but she's chocolate, and chocolate is beautiful. Never be ashamed of that. And somebody said, Chili replied with them and said, chocolate is beautiful. Also, I never said it wasn't, but without a tan, I'm caramel. And what's the harm in being truthful? Good grief. Okay. So, Chili now getting a little bit of reputation, not loving herself. We was just saying a second ago how she and Tamika kind of the same complexion a little bit. It ain't really much different. First of all, I don't think the person that called Chili chocolate meant she was chocolate as in complexion. She meant once he got him a little bit of, chocolate milk, so to speak, he got him some moves and some rhythm. That's how I took it. I don't know if the person meant like chocolate, like the color chocolate.
I would have never proceeded with this conversation on either end. That's how confused I am. When she would have said caramel, I would have been so excited that Chili responded. I wouldn't even have thought to be on this chocolate thing. Like, yeah. I think we all do that. Like when because melanin comes in so many different shades. Yeah. That you call my youngest is extremely light. We call her our little sugar cookie. She is so light. And then we got our little chocolate marmar. Like I don't know what the tussling be about it. I've never heard it like Chili don't like her skin complexion. I really think she just probably is like, well, I'm a little lighter when I'm not in the sun. I don't know. I never thought that this should have been anything anybody talking about. It's just dumb. Yes, I would have probably called her chocolate too. She want to be caramel. I don't give a damn. It's Chili, bitch. Hey, Chili girl. I'd be like, hey, girls, you coming to Cincinnati? Is you see my coming to the girls? I wouldn't care. Girl, that's dumb. And everybody that comment after, everybody, her and the other girl. This is dumb. This is dumb. Okay?
I was trying to figure out what complexion I was when I was watching them go back. Well, shoot, am I saying the wrong stuff?
I don't know, girl. You could be a Twix.
A Twix? Ooh! I like that. I like
you could be a Twix, girl.
I like it.
Girl, somebody gonna be in the comments like, excuse me. She is a Snickers. Girl, so I just make up, look, I could be whatever they want me to be because I'm not going to argue with y'all about a butter pecan versus a
Vernell, what
chocolate in a corn.
complexion am I, Vernell? I thought I used to call myself chocolate too. Shit, I ain't know. Was I wrong?
Listen, I don't know, girl. All I know is I'd have been so geek that it was chilly. My man would have been. My next comment would have been, "When are you coming here? When are y'all touring and coming here?"
Yes.
Grab the 90s girls, pack it up. Listen, go get Mila from 702. Go get the girlies. Come pack it up and come to Cincinnati. That's all I would have asked her.
Do you remember Oh So Crispy? I liked her so much. I really wanted them to do something with her. Remember
when they had the reality show,
yeah,
the one that looked like and talked like and speak like Left Eye?
Yeah, Oh So Crispy.
Girl, I was a little shookish. It's not that I didn't like her. It just felt weird.
Okay.
Like, okay, so like when Destiny Child dissembled and reassembled like the Avengers, there was nothing about DC3 that reminded me of DC4.
Okay.
Because Farrah don't count and she'll never count. So nothing with Michelle being added on. It didn't feel like they were replacing Latavia and Latoya. It felt like a rebrand of Destiny's Child. When Also Crispy came, it felt like a replacement of Left Eye. Like it was just way too much similarity that I wanted the third person to not be Left Eye. Adjacent. I wanted it to be like a rebrand if they would have done that. You know what I mean?
I can respect that. I liked Also Crispy though.
I do, but she was just too much of a Left Eye doppelganger to me. It didn't feel right with her in the group. I don't know. I didn't want Left Eye replaced like that.
Yeah, I got you. So that was in the news with Chili, y'all. So let's see what else I got for y'all. I got one more topic that I know is like the main topic, and we need to just get to it. So yeah, was y'all watching?
Girl, in one day, in one motherfucking day, bitch. We are Risa Teasa's TikTok. Welcome Black History Month.
Listen. So there I am minding my business. Okay. And I get a TikTok notification alert in my messages from Karma. She sends me this playlist, right? So I'm like, okay, click. And I see it, and this girl is talking about like all this crazy stuff that's going on. And I'm trying to figure, and she's talking for a long time. And I think I might have a little bit of ADHD. Just a little bit. I never been diagnosed, but so I didn't even get through that whole video. I skipped to I was like, okay, so when's she gonna start the story? Like it was because she was telling a whole bunch in that first video where I was like, okay, so I'll start watching her actual story. I did skip that first intro and I kept going, and I probably stopped at like 12. I only could make it to 12. And then I went somewhere, I Googled some stuff, and I found someone that typed me a 2-page paragraph of everything that happened. Because I was like, I can't go through 50. I'm not going to make it.
Girl, I listen. So let me say this first. When the people in January kept saying that Cat Williams ain't read all them books, let me tell y'all something. Y'all can't even get through an Audible session. Nobody can tell me that Cat Williams ain't read no books.
Yes.
Because everybody's like, 50 points, it's 500. To me, that's like, that's an Audible that you read a couple of different Audible books. Yeah. Like it's 2 hours worth. Like those could be Audible. So to me, I'm like, see, this is why I know some people ain't really reading.
Yeah.
Because our attention spans has gotten shorter. Y'all been used to 30-second, 1-minute clips, 1-minute reels that now people's attention can't take like 500 minutes. Girl, I was cooking and cleaning. She was on my TV screen. I listened to her like she was
I had a lot of stuff going on. I had a lot of stuff in my house. You know what I mean? And people was calling me, so I couldn't like just really focus. I'm gonna have to start over.
So good,
and it was killing me. But then when I actually read the person that had broke it down, they broke it down detailed. Like it was a read. What I read was a read.
It was good.
And they broke it down. I was like, you know what? This girl's story could be a book, and I would have read the whole thing. Like I think
that's honestly what it felt like.
Yeah. When I don't like audibles, I don't like them. Like I'd rather read the book. I don't want to have somebody else read it. Something about me reading myself makes me concentrate because I have like a lot of distractions, a lot of stuff going on. When I'm reading, I have to like focus. So with her, I was trying to listen and do. I can't do it. I can't multitask when they doing that stuff. So it's a distraction to me. So when I actually started reading it, I was like, oh damn, this could be a book. Like, and I was like, the way she was telling it in them other ones, she gonna have her a book. She gonna have a Lifetime movie, a Tyler Perry movie. She about to have like so much stuff. They said
don't let Tyler Perry touch your story, Risa. God, my God, please don't have Tyler Perry take a motherfucking pen. You deserve so much better than a Tyler Perry film. Please don't give that over to Perry Studios in Atlanta. I know it's a lot of scamming and scheming down there, but I don't want him to scam and scheme your goddamn story, girl. Please don't have Tyler Perry have that.
So she had her people was watching her 50-part series on TikTok all weekend, like just drawn
broke
in.
The internet.
It broke the internet. They said this girl has made over $300,000 with TikTok.
They be lying and pocket watching. I don't believe them numbers.
But if she did, that's a beautiful thing. I want that for her. I want more for her. I want her to be paid for her pain. Okay.
Well, she did. She has gotten Delta has entered the group chat and taken her ass to London. Hilton is paying for her to stay there, and the BMW place is said they looking for something for her. So she's been everywhere at this point. She's made news, regular news, national news, YouTube's cross platforms. So sis about to be paid for the pain.
Okay.
And I love that.
I know that we have having that many videos. She needed to be a TikTok partner. It had to work quick, and TikTok will pay you. And she got millions and millions of views.
Millions and millions of views don't mean nothing on TikTok because it's a certain type of way you have to get paid. So first you got to come up on a For You page. Yeah. Not y'all going to there. Then she wasn't in the content creator fund until she went to 10K. So she don't get no back pay for them other videos. And then on top of that, you got to watch for a certain amount of time. And then it's like $1 or whatever per 100,000 views. So I say that to say, like, all this pocket watching, this 300K, 86K, she might not have made that. She might have probably only made like 5 to 10K because TikTok really does not pay a lot anyway. They're probably the lowest paying platform. If she would have put that shit on YouTube, now we might be cooking, but TikTok don't even pay. I don't even believe she got that much money, but I believe it's getting, she broke the app. Like she is Black History Month. She made long form content on an app that people don't even use the feature. Yeah. And she started like a Risa Tisa wave. I ended up watching another person series called The Lies He Told. Girl, it's like a soap opera up there now.
You know what? Okay, so guys, real quick before we go into this in depth, I want y'all to head on over to Karma's actual TikTok page and follow her. So here it is for y'all to see. Head on over there and follow Karma, because what ended up happening was Karma was commenting on Risa's stories and sharing her stories too. And y'all was like triggering me the heck out of me because I kind of put myself in this box where I think anything I've experienced, I don't actually tell people that it's like trauma. You know, I kind of brush it off like, people got a whole bunch of stuff that's way worse than mine. So it wasn't nothing. It ain't, you know what I mean? I kind of brush off anything I've experienced like it ain't been nothing. But then y'all would just talk about certain stuff like y'all life and it'll trigger like, damn, I remember when I had, I'm like, oh, like, like I'm relating to people with all this trauma. It was triggering to me because, like I told you, I don't like being gaslit. Being gaslit is like, it is the worst feeling in the world to me. It is so bad. And anybody that does it, male, female, parent, grandparent, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, whatever, co-worker, boss, like it, I be wanting to fight you. So, because I feel like you were trying my intelligence. That's the worst thing you can do to me. So when people was talking about Tisa's story and Karma was telling her stories and a couple other people, like I said, because this was happening, stories was just unfolding, and people done been through some shit. It is some messed up people out here. And I've been talking about like mental health because what happened.
That's the part. That's the center part that people are forgetting. Like her ex-husband is very unwell.
Mhm.
There is a like when people lie, right?
Mhm.
Because we all lie at some point, whether you lied to call off from work or something, right?
Yeah.
Everybody lies, but you usually lie for one or two reasons. Either you trying to avoid a consequence or you're trying to like get something out of it. But then there becomes a different form of lying, which is like her ex-husband, where you are no longer even in reality.
Right.
You are lying and making up characters and scenarios, and the reason why they can get away with it is because they believe it. That's why they can account for what somebody was wearing, or they was at one point in the story driving to an imaginary person's house, going to see an imaginary grave site of who we thought was the grandparents, and it wasn't. He believed that. That's why it comes so naturally. So that's a different form. Now we hit mental illness for real. Because if he would go and get some grippy socks, I would not be surprised at all if the people he was talking to was real. I wouldn't be surprised if he was schizoaffective or schizophrenic. I would not. I would not. Because even like after people exposed him and the little things, because I blocked him, the little stuff that came on my For You page of how far he goes, I believe he believes what he is saying.
Okay.
I think it is past gaslighting. It is past like just like, oh, I've been with a liar too. That I think is a prime example of like a mental health crisis that is undiagnosed. Absolutely.
It just made me
taking
feel
characters and different shit. You passed lying.
Yeah. It just made me think about how many people out here have some mental health issues, and whether it's real serious, like you're saying, just totally out there, or even other stuff. It's all something, right? It's all related to some type of way. And like working in the health industry as well, and how they actually move and what they care about, and how everything is a dollar sign, and they really don't care about people's like health, mental, physical, whatever. It's just sad because people can be so much better. We could deal with people that are actually decent human beings and not messed up if people just cared about people's health. And they ain't put a dollar sign on everybody's head. It's just really sad because Risa shouldn't have to deal with this kind of trauma, plus the other ex-wives or whatever that done dealt with this dude. But he's gonna continue to do this and unravel. And it's other people like that are unraveling and that are affecting so many people and making babies with people and affecting the babies and affecting. It's sad. It's sad that this ain't changing. The world gonna keep being like this. Her telling her story, let other people that have the same daggone story tell theirs, and it's like it's crazy out here.
And for you chicks, for you people that I've been seeing saying it couldn't be me, I'm gonna have to read y'all real quick, because that nothing makes me madder than it couldn't be me chick. Like, and you dead ass. Because we'll joke on here, be like, girl, you like it, you love it, couldn't be me, whatever. But that's all jokes. Like, that's lighthearted shade. But the ones that mean it deep down in your spirit, if it couldn't be you, then why is this all these single mamas out here if it couldn't be you? If it couldn't be you, then why are y'all falling for the blessing bloom that come on Facebook every other year, where if you put $100 in, you think you getting $300 out? If it couldn't be you, why are you buying these scamming ass classes for $54.99 for a self-proclaimed millionaire? Since it couldn't be you. If it couldn't be you, then why you at that same job doing that same bullshit, thinking you fit to get a raise and you ain't got one after they done passed you up 3 and 4 times? If it couldn't be you. If everybody ain't dumb, why every time you get your taxes, you buy an impulsive buy on a car and it's a limit and you got to buy one every year? Since it can't be motherfucking you. The point of these stories is for you to relate to the emotions. We all have been dumb. We've all made bad decisions. You were supposed to understand how it happens. But you motherfuckers that keep saying it could never, it has. I've seen your posts. I've seen you come on here crying because you ain't pay your rent. I've seen that it couldn't be used, and it is you. You are all a form of a Risa motherfucking Tisa. It may not be an identical situation, but you two have worn a clown nose in a goddamn circus or two. So I want you to leave with that, because those that keep saying it couldn't be me and act like you ain't never been in the circus, you gonna keep being you. You gonna keep being Arisa, just in a whole different story and with a whole different set of characters. doing the same dumbass shit because you don't know how to take accountability and relate to people without judging them. Take that. I've been wanting to read y'all hoes all night for that. I couldn't wait to get to the topic.
So, guys, because Karma explained to me how TikTok work, I'm gonna have y'all head on over to Miss Reese's TikTok and follow the story and see what she got going on, so y'all can actually understand. But the basis of it is she met a guy online and married him eventually, and just the whole everything she learned about her husband was a lie. Even when they were living together, getting to know each other and all of this kind of stuff, and talking to his family and mourning deaths and talking about his past life and just everything, going to buy houses together and cars together and having pregnancies and everything, like, just was a lie.
And she takes her accountability. She knows she's missed the flags.
Yeah.
So people ain't got to keep dogpiling on when somebody is already taking accountability and showing you where their mistakes was. Because again, y'all all have been Reesa Teesa's in your life a time or two. Maybe it wasn't a husband you let move in too quickly. But y'all, we have seen y'all post. And a lot of y'all are slow.
We see it
all the time. Having breakdowns on the internet. So
I mean, we all done experienced some type of crazy situation. Like, we've all done it. I can't judge not a Tisa, a Reesa, or nobody.
Can't judge nobody, girl. I give as much grace as I want to receive.
Yes. Okay.
And even when I unfollow certain people, like, we don't talk about that lady with that tattoo on her face no more that's married to that rapper. But that's not me saying I never root for her. But where she's at in her life right now, I can't continue to watch that. That's too triggering for me to be a spectator to her spiral. But when she comes out of that, I'll be rooting for that lady with the tattoo on her face, because I believe she should have grace to transform and change for her and her child. So I'm always rooting for all of y'all, but I will cut y'all off in parts of the journey until you get it together. Blockity block.
Big block.
But
that's it, y'all. So shout out to everybody that was watching. Shout out to Facebook and shout out to YouTube and shout out to Instagram. And sorry for the technical difficulties, but thanks for rocking with us. And if you watch the playback, comment and let us know what y'all think about it. And again, follow my girl Karma on TikTok. Because that is her actual platform, and everything will be posted in the descriptions and everything as well. And then follow me on all mine. I'll show mine as well. Before we go, let me find it. Look, I made one. I don't know where it's at now. Oh, look, it's cute. Look, here it goes. Boo.
Boom, boom.
So yeah, follow me. I'm on the YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, and I'm trying to build my TikTok. TikTok is fun though. I'm learning how to edit and have fun in TikTok. I'll be just clowning, but it's fun. So follow me on all
that. Like, I'm trying to get her on there, because once she's on there, listen, I pretty much left all the other platforms. That's how much I love the TikTok. That's my favorite app out of all of them. I have other ones, but y'all ain't really gonna see me like that on there.
So all right, y'all, we love y'all, and we'll be back next Friday. So if you like it, I love it. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.